My first real day was Tuesday. Came in that morning, did my diagnostics. Got a few big shockers that I didn't realize at all, especially with issues with vision. The eyes kind of can help map what's going on in the brain very accurately, just because of what they do. And the motor nerves and the cranial nerves that are attached to the eyes and where they reference to cranial nerves. And then after diagnostics, we went straight into treatment for that day.
We did some cognitive therapies while she was actually doing training. So she wanted to improve her balance, but balance isn't something that you do without cognitive thought. So we did a lot of work with her on combining her cognition and her balance. And then we took that a step further and we started challenging her into some of the positioning that she thought was appropriate biomechanically for snowboarding. And the more we worked, the more she realized that some of her biomechanics were inappropriate, creating some of the slow or challenges that she had when she's boarding.
After my first full day here, my emotions and my mental state was kind of all over the place. It was a kind of a mixture of a lot of anxiety about what is going on versus to a lot of excitement of how things can change. The more you do it, the more you're training your brain and you're training different motor neurons and things like that to work together and how they should. I think for me, it's a really valid point to see that we can have a neuroplasticity in our head of how things are supposed to be working, and you can change how your brain works through putting in the work, through putting in the effort, and having the therapy that works for what is going on. And I think it's a huge benefit for me to be able to be here and change and potentially have a huge impact on my riding and my snowboarding going forward, because that's where my excitement of like, what's gonna happen? Is this gonna work? Is this gonna make things better? My foot injury in the military, they told me I'd never do sports again. Don't tell me never, because I'm out there doing it now.